headlines for today's Radio 1 News update. No to Kampong Speu Airport. Third Mrs. Trump denies visa violation. ANC in worst showing ever. This is the Radio 1 News Update. I'm Aaron Leviton. Wherever Phnom Penh gets its second international airport, a matter of much discussion in the last few years, it won't be in Kampong Speu, the Prime Minister has decided. The matter was raised with the PM during his visit to Kampong Speu last week and promptly nixed by the man himself. The proposal to site a second airport servicing Phnom Penh in Kampong Speu had been proposed to Provincial Governor Ve Samnang by Vinci Airports, majority shareholder in Cambodia Airports, which operates Pochentong Airport. Governor Ve Samnang then raised the proposal with Prime Minister Hun Sen, who shot it down, saying the province was too mountainous to hold an airport. At the same meeting, the Prime Minister declared that the provincial capital's new bus station, empty since being completed in 2012, would also not go into operation. Instead, the existing terminal, 400 metres away, would remain in operation.
Coming up next, international news.
Republican presidential nominee and perpetual headline Donald Trump's place at the top of the election news was usurped by his third wife, the Slovenian-born glamour model Melania Trump, late last week, when it was alleged that she had broken visa rules when she first started working as a model in the United States. Donald Trump has famously campaigned on tough immigration stances, demanding an end to Muslim immigration and claiming numerous times that he will build a wall along the Mexican border to keep illegal immigrants out. Paolo Zampelli, owner of a modeling agency, says he sponsored Melania Trump's 1996 H-1B visa. Donald Trump has campaigned claiming abuse of the H-1B visa is widespread. Mrs. Trump has said when she first began modeling in the US, she had to return to Slovenia every few months to renew her visa, which is at odds with the rules covering business visas that permit work. The controversy came after a New York newspaper published nude photos of Melania Trump that were taken in New York for a now-defunct French magazine. The photos appear to have been taken in 1995, a year before the time Melania Trump highlighted as her starting work in the US. In the same statement, she said, quote, "I have at all times been in compliance with the immigration laws of this country." In other election news, the African National Congress, the party Nelson Mandela led to victory in South Africa's first post-apartheid elections, has suffered its worst ever poll results in local elections. For the first time since 1994, the ANC has attracted less than 60% of the vote, and while it leads nationally, it has lost important urban locations, the cities of Port Elizabeth and Cape Town. The Democratic Alliance has been campaigning hard against Mandela's old party as ANC President Jacob Zuma has undergone court cases and corruption scandals, including being ordered to repay public funds he spent renovating his private home. With economic growth forecast for 0% and unemployment at 27%, voters have moved on from whether they are black or white and now vote the issues. The next mayor of Port Elizabeth is the fluent Xhosa-speaking and white Athol Trollip from the Democratic Alliance. With 66% of the votes counted, the ANC had taken 53%, the Democratic Alliance 28%, and the Economic Freedom Fighters had pulled 7% of the vote. The Economic Freedom Fighters are led by firebrand Julius Malema, who was expelled from the ANC for his anti-Zuma rhetoric. This has been the Radio 1 News Update. Stay tuned for more news on Radio 1 FM 103.7.